Now, Nigeria's bad bank, AMCON, says it has taken over the day-to-day running of Arik Air. Of course, Nigeria's largest airline was placed under receivership last week after it was unable to pay workers for creditors. However, the founder of Arik Air, Michael Arumemi-Ikhide, says the government has seized the airline to meet a political goal of creating a national carrier. Arik Air has been hard hit by Nigeria's currency crisis, as its customers have had to pay in dollars and not the naira. Arik owes AMCON around 147 billion naira, about $467 million, and another $524 million to 4 commercial lenders. Arik had wanted to expand internationally to bring in more hard currency, as well as cushion the impact of economic slowdown at home. Now, it was looking for new investors to help it grow rather than using its debt. Well, Deji Badmus now joins us in Lagos with an update on the airline. Deji, as always, you're welcome to the show. Now, currently, it seems like Arik Air is just the latest problem emerging from Nigeria's struggling aviation sector. Now, are Arik Air's difficulties just a symptom of the wider problems in Nigeria's aviation sector? And certainly, what led to this receivership?
Well, let me start from the last question you asked. What actually led to the receivership? It's short and simple. Arik Air is heavily indebted to not just AMCON, but to quite a number of organizations. It's indebted to aviation agencies in this country. I'm talking about FAN, for instance, NCAA. It's also indebted to aviation agencies abroad. So it's heavily indebted to commercial banks in this country. And of course, in the case of AMCON, indebted to AMCON to the tune of billions of naira. The managing director of AMCON the other day told lawmakers that what Arik Air is owing AMCON is in the region of 146 billion naira. Now, that is basically and Arik Air has not been able to pay this debt. And so AMCON decided to step in. Now, is it symptomatic of the problems in the aviation sector? Well, to some extent, yes, because the Nigerian aviation industry is actually struggling at the moment. Some of the airlines, of course, as you know, have actually folded up, but some are actually doing well. And a typical example is Peace Airline, for instance, that is expanding its operation. But then that airline is still very new. Some experts in the aviation industry have said it appears the lifespan of domestic airlines in this country would be around between 5 and 10 years, and that after 5 and 10 years, they begin to develop problems. A lot of people have been calling on the government to intervene, to inject funds into the aviation sector. But there's no question at all, Uche, that the aviation sector, the aviation industry in this country is struggling. No thanks, of course, to the economic situation
well, Deji,
in the country.
Unfortunately, I have to interrupt you there. Apologies, Deji. I have to interrupt you there. We have some other news.